Hey, I'm Larry Lawton, certified bad boy. I spent 11 years in maximum security prisons where I earned my paralegal degree. I might not be able to legally practice in court, but I can tell you who's the schmuck in any situation. Larry's Court is now in session. I logged on to Reddit and found the best "Am I the Asshole" situations. Using my legal mind and years of experience, I'm going to judge who's the schmuck. I think this will be fun. Before I get started, check out the sponsorship. Freeze. Stop and ask yourself this question. When was the last time you felt like the most powerful being in the world? Oh, never? Now you can get that feeling on demand with the world's biggest, best, and most badass mobile game, Raid Shadow Legend. It's got 13 playable factions, and today we're going to talk about the High Elves. So High Elves are classic good guys, mostly. They're easy on the eyes. Their queen is a powerful sorceress. The problem is, it's not always clear whose side they're on. To find out more, you'll have to meet them in the story campaign. For now, here's one of my favorite High Elf champions. So what's new in Raid? The Doom Tower. A giant tower with 120 floors, with a bunch of new champions coming soon, and a load of awesome events coming up through February. There's never been a better time to dive in and get started. Support my channel by downloading Raid. All you have to do is hit the link in the description and get your free spirit champions. 50,000 silver, 50 gems, 5 mystery shards, 1 day XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 clan boss key as soon as you get in game. Look at this cool champion you'll get for free. Help me reach the goal by downloading the game. Raid is looking for more recruits. Your support for this channel is always appreciated. Help me reach my goal of 80 downloads. The first case. Am I the asshole for buying a $50,000 guitar for $4,000 and refusing to sell it back when the buyer found out the real value? Let me tell you the case. This guy's wife comes home, tells him that one of the co-workers' dad died and left him something, and he asks if he want like the guitar. The guy played guitar for 20 years. He goes over there, gets the guitar. He didn't even say, "I'll give you this." The guy asks, he goes, "I'll take $4,000 for it." And the guy said, "Okay, I'll buy it." Ends up being worth $50,000. And the guy's worried because some people at work, the guy who sold him the guitar, harassed this guy's wife. And this guy's wife, ended up having to go to HR, and they ended up firing that guy for harassing her because he thought he got scammed. I mean, how did he get scammed? He's the one that's selling it. So anyway, and they had a big falling out, and then this guy even left bad shit on his voicemail and said he was going to do bad things to him, and, here nor there, let me tell you something. The other guy's the asshole. You're not the asshole. I don't care what people at work said that you took advantage of someone. You didn't take advantage of anyone. That's bullshit right on its face. That guy's the asshole, one, for not fucking understanding the value of his guitar. A little bit in the case I didn't mention that the guy's dad died, but he wasn't even close to his dad. But that really doesn't matter to me. I don't care if he was real close to his dad. I mean, if you're just a jerk off, you just want to sell the thing to get rid of it. Now, if he needed the money for the funeral and he was really hard up and desperate and you pushed him and all that, but it didn't sound like that in this case. The guy was a dick to go to your wife. If he had any kind of balls on him, he goes to you. He knocks on your fucking door and says, "Yo, dickhead, man, give me my fucking guitar back. You fucking scammed me." But he knows he wasn't scammed, so he's not going to do that. So he's the asshole. You're not the asshole. Good for you. You made some money. Somebody like me, I would have said, "Yeah, I'll sell it back to you. How about $50,000? Or you want to be nice? Give it to him for $25,000. I might have did that, but I sure wouldn't have fucking gave it back to him for $4,000 that he gave me. He was an idiot. You snooze, you lose. And I'm not being an asshole, because I'm the first guy that wants to give a person a break. When my RV burnt, if those people would have gave me the money, I would have gave them the money back. Because I would have felt bad on that case, because it would have been no fault of their own or mine, but I would have given them money back, even though it would have been an as-is sale. So I disagree. That fucking jerk-off's the asshole, not you. So I'm saying, you are not the asshole. Here's case number 2 on today's Larry Lawton docket. Am I the asshole for keeping a lost pet until the owner paid the advertised rewards?
I was torn on this case. Let me tell you what happened. A guy lost his cat. He puts up signs all over the neighborhood, $500 reward. Some dude finds his cat, didn't go looking for it, but he found the cat. Somehow he found the cat. He brings the cat in, puts it on the patio. The guy comes over, doesn't want to give him the $500. He says he ain't giving the cat back. Which, obviously, that could go to a civil court now. I mean, you're holding a guy's cat if he can prove it is cat. And then you have a civil case back because he's false advertising. Anyway, the guy goes back, gets the money, and comes again. And some people are saying, oh, he's an asshole. How can he hold a pet hostage and all that? Pet's a family member. I get it. And I'm a pet lover. You guys know I have 2 cats. So, when it came to cats, here's the thing I have. Your word should mean something. If you tell someone, hey, I'll give you $500 you find my cat, you should honor your word. I'm big on that. You all know that. But you know what? You're not the asshole. You might have handled it differently. Maybe you said, hey, listen, buddy, I need, you put the money out, give me the money. Now, the guy don't want to give the money. He's wrong. He's the asshole to try to get free advertising and free help for finding his cat. He could have just put lost cat, please call, would be grateful. That's a nice sign. But when you put up a $500 reward, you got to honor that, buddy. So you who got the reward are not the asshole. The other guy's the asshole. Case closed. Am I the asshole for supergluing a note to a car parked in a handicapped spot? Well, here's what happened. This person saw another person pull into not the handicapped spot. You know the spot next to it, it's got a lot of room so you can pull out and stuff like that. Now, it's illegal to park there. I get that. Now, this person goes and sees that happen, waits around 10 minutes, the guy doesn't come back, and he glued a note, nasty note, on the guy's passenger side window with like Gorilla Glue. Yeah, you're the fucking asshole. Let me tell you why you're an asshole. You're not a cop. Why are you doing a cop's job? If a lady came out and she couldn't get in a car, as you say in your summary, that the person, that you called said, oh, a person who came out and them, they couldn't come out. But you didn't say the person was coming out. It could have been at night, and then hey, listen, they parked there for an hour. You said 2 hours. They left, so it meant nothing. And what makes you the cop? I don't get that one. You want to be a cop? You want to be a fucking whatever you want to be? You called the tow truck? You're that asshole I don't want to live with in a community. The asshole wants to make sure your fucking sign is right if you live in one of those communities. Or that, your car isn't parked exactly off the grass enough. Or your fucking sign on your thing is crooked. You call the homeowners association. You're the asshole. You are guilty. Go become a cop. But don't become a cop in my neighborhood because we don't need any more assholes. Case closed. Case number 4. Am I the asshole for giving my son a unique name? These people, this young couple, and they named the kid Ben Wise. And his family came and they were all mad. He didn't do one of these, oh, what do you think we should name the baby and all that. And then they're saying, oh, you really screwed up because now the kid's going to be bullied in school and all that shit. Let me tell you something. You're not an asshole at all. All those other people can go fuck themselves because they're wrong. Listen, my name is Lawrence. I go by Larry. Michael, they go by Mike. This kid can go by Ben Wise, he can go by Ben. So that's not the case. And if your kid is bullied, maybe he needs to stick up for himself and maybe you're teaching him to be tough. I don't buy that one bit. I really don't. I don't buy it one bit at all. So I'm gonna disagree with that. You're not an asshole at all. Matter of fact, any person who said that you should have picked another name and meant it like, oh, you're really an ass for doing it and all that kind of shit. Or why didn't you ask us? They're the assholes. So these people are wrong. You do your thing, man. Don't let people tell you how to raise your kid unless are they paying for it. You know what you tell them? You want to name him? How about you give me every month? Give me money. I gotta support this kid. This is for me to do, not you. You're not the asshole.
Tactical nuke ready for launch.
We got case number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Am I the asshole? I called someone a dumbass for taking surf lessons when he can't swim. This is a funny one. Some guy goes to a company that's giving lessons on the beach. This guy gets surf lessons and he gets out there in the water and he panics. He's flailing his arms. He's staying on the board. He can't do it. He's screaming for his life. These guys bring him in. And the guy says to him, he goes, well, what happened? What's going on? He goes, I can't swim. And the guy thought he was fucking joking. Like, what are you fucking talking about? You can't swim. It's a surf lessons. Well, the guy goes, well, can you just pull me out on the board and I'll ride the waves in? First of all, you're not the asshole. The guy who can't swim to go get surf lessons is not only an asshole, he's an idiot. And the idiot's gonna drown. Really, this one made no sense. Why would you do that? I mean, that's like saying, hey, listen, I want to go, race a car on one of these petty experiences, don't have a driver's license or never drove a car in your life. I mean, you're going to get killed. And this one here is worse. You're drowning. And you're putting other people at danger, buddy. You want these people to watch you now and worry about you coming in and drowning? And I'm sure they would be held liable? I respect the water. Remember, retired Coast Guard, guys. And I'll tell you what, there's your asshole. The guy who wanted to give you a headache is the asshole. You're not the asshole. Case closed. You're good. Case number 6 coming at you. Am I the asshole for wanting to play Call of Duty on Christmas instead of spending time with my wife and kids? You know, at first when you read this, you think, yeah, what an asshole. But let me tell you what the back end of the story. The guy's birthday is the same day as Christmas. Nobody ever celebrates his birthday, never gets anything. This guy wanted to go play Call of Duty with his buddies who were all off at the time, the same time. His wife, I guess, got mad. You want to play Call of Duty on that day. And this guy, in my opinion, was right. And I'll tell you why. First of all, the guy said, hey, listen, I don't want to play all day. How about I play after 12 o'clock? He wanted to open presents with his kids. He has 2 kids. Wanted to open presents with his 2 kids. So he does that. Spends the morning with them, unwrapping gifts, does all that shit. And then he wants to go off for a few hours or 3, 4, whatever, and play Call of Duty with his buddies. And he can't do it anytime. You know, at first I thought about the case and I thought, you know what? Maybe he could celebrate his birthday on one day and, Christmas is for the kids. But let me tell you something. The wife there is the asshole, and she is an asshole. Why doesn't she say to her, hey honey, I know it's your birthday, and I know your friends can only play today. How about you play for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you come back to the family stuff? You don't want to give in at all and not let them play at all. You're selfish. You, buddy, you're not the asshole. I get it. You want to do something for yourself, and I feel you. You know, let me tell you something. I always think like that. You know, what do I want to do? I want to do some things for myself, and I should. Why not? I mean, that's what life's about. You know what I mean? You're not an asshole, buddy. You wanted a few hours with your buddies because they couldn't play on any other day, and you had a couple hours Christmas. It's your birthday. You haven't done that before. You know what? You know what I tell people? And I'm telling if you're married out there watching this, you need to start going out once a week. If you're a guy or a girl and you're in a relationship, go out. I don't care if you go out with your girlfriend. COVID's a whole different thing. But I'm talking about whatever you're doing, you need to go out with your girlfriend, or you guys go out with the guys, whether you want to or not. Because if you don't go out for 6 months, the day you do want to go out, you know what your wife says? Where you going? What you doing? Why are you going out? You never go out. But if you go out all the time, they get in a routine. And both people, that goes for girls and guys. Relationships shouldn't be about having to be up each other's ass. You should have your lives and you bring them together and you enjoy time together and stuff like that, and you build out of that. But have your own life. There's people who are so fucking needy that they want these people around all the time. You know, that marriages never work like that. Let me tell you something. They won't work. I don't care how many kids you get, how many pets you get. People do that. They do whatever the fuck they do to think their marriage is going to be happy. It doesn't work that way. You, buddy, are not an asshole. Go play Call of Duty. Case number 7 coming at you. Am I the asshole for not waking up my girlfriend for her exam after I overheard her calling me a little bitch? Here's the case. This guy's with this girlfriend for a year. She sleeps through alarms and all that. So she gets in the habit of him waking her up, shaking her to, come on, honey, let's go. They obviously live together. The girl is on the phone, and he overhears it. Her talking with her girlfriend's calling him a bitch. He makes me breakfast. He's like a little pussy or whatever. Now they're together a year. And then, so what this guy does, the alarm goes off the next morning. He's still got in his head what he heard, and he doesn't wake her up. And then she, gets up. When she gets up, she's late. She misses an exam, and all of a sudden she's panicking and all this, saying, you're an asshole, you didn't wake me up. First of all, good for you. Second of all, get the fuck out of that relationship right away. I don't care what she says. I don't want to hear about, I'm giving you another chance, or you give me. Get the fuck out. Don't walk away. Run away. This girl don't give a shit about you. She's talking about you being a bitch already. She can't take that back. You're not an asshole, buddy. In fact, I might have fucking left that night. Said, you think I'm a bitch? Go fuck yourself. And walk out. End the fucking story. Trust me. The best move you ever made was hearing it, and the second best move I hope you make is getting out. You're not an asshole, buddy. She's the asshole. Case number 8. Am I the asshole for asking my husband to turn down his dream job for my career? This case is a woman who makes $200,000 plus a year with the possibility of going up to $600,000 a year. The guy doesn't have a job. This is just before COVID. He quit his job. He ends up finding a job. They both got degrees. She's in a niche field. You know, there's not many probably jobs for her. And she's the breadwinner. Listen, she's making $200,000 plus a year. He's making nothing at this point. He finds a job, and it's for $65,000, but it's in the field that will hurt her job. It's like a competitor, and you can't do it. It's a conflict of interest. The guy's the asshole for one, not just dropping it, saying, I'll go get something else. He's making $65K, which is a lot, but come on, don't be an asshole, number one. It's good money, but your wife's making triple what you make. Triple or more, and you're gonna hurt her career? This is 2021, buddy. It's not the man has to do this and a woman has to do this. I don't give a shit who makes the money. And you, the woman who's making the money, gave the guy an ultimatum. If you do that, and she calls her bosses, because if they hear about it, they're gonna fire her, and she tells them, and then they support her. They even said they'll pay the legal fees if she gets divorced. I mean, let's face it, go get another job. I mean, you're starting your career, now it's your fucking dream job? The fuck, you don't even know, you ain't been there a week and it's your dream job? I don't give a fuck what job it was. It's not your dream job until you know you're there and you love it and the people around you and everything that goes with that. Nobody's saying anything about that. So no, you are not an asshole. And man, you're making that kind of money. You want to date an old man? So, only kidding me. But good for you, you're not an asshole at all. And everybody, our last case for the day in this court session with Judge Larry Lawton. Am I the asshole for tricking my copycat sister to cut her hair? Well, this girl's 19, her sister's 16, whatever she does, she copies it. So the girl gets mad, the older girl, and sends a picture to her sister of her with like a bob cut. She found a wig with a bob cut with like a different kind of shade. Well, the younger sister goes out and gets that cut. And then the older sister comes home and she's got her regular hair and everybody's mad at her. And I get that part of it. A lot of people, what I'm gonna say here is, first of all, I think you're an asshole. I'll tell you why I think you're an asshole. First of all, maybe your younger sister's looking up to you. Maybe you should take that and be proud of that. She wants to do everything you do, look like you. She's proud of you. And she wants to look up to her big sister. I know you were annoyed about it and all this, but you're 19, she's 16. She's looking up to her big sister. Now she's probably saying, what a jerk off I am for fucking looking up to my sister. As far as her doing that, the girl shouldn't have did it. She shouldn't have went and got her hair cut anyway, because at some point she's got to become an individual. I often tell people at about 15 years old, whatever it is, you got to make your own choices, right, wrong, or indifference. And she made her own choice. So, I don't know how bad you're going to feel. You should be feeling bad because you're just a jerk-off sister. Just think about a little bit deeper than yourself. Hey, my younger sister's looking out for me or looking up to me. I take this YouTube seriously, believe it or not. I think when people ask me for certain stuff, I try to give it to them and give them the best answer I can. Because if people want to look up to you, you got to try to hold yourself. I hope people don't look up to me. Please, because I am no angel by any stretch of the imagination. I am who I am. That's it. You are your own role model. Make good choices. I don't believe in bad people. I believe in bad choices. So no matter what, you made a bad choice, you're still a good person. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked it, everybody. Keep sending them in. We love it. We go, we find them everywhere. I'm really happy to be with this crew. You guys have been great. My team's great. I want to thank you again. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't you be the asshole. Have a great day.